up, guys? Zach and Marcus back with you one last time because it's hard to believe, but March Madness is all over.
Done.
Another NCAA tournament has come and gone. UConn, national champs.
Not surprised.
Well, yeah. I picked them to lose in the beginning, but after a couple of rounds, I think it was fair to see that they were probably the team to beat. Special shout out to Dillion Head, the ACDI internal winner, and Jeremy Baker, the external winner of our ACDI March Madness Challenge. Way to go, guys. Both of them picked UConn. We only had 4 out of 178 entries that picked UConn. So
auto picks.
Kind of one of those years for the tournament. Marcus, just what are your thoughts about UConn as a national champion? They won every single game they played by double digits, so one of the more dominant national champions we've seen.
Like I say, I didn't pick them at the beginning. I really didn't pay attention to them throughout the year. But watching them the first game, then the second game, especially against Arkansas, I'm like, dang, nobody's going to beat this team.
Sure. It just kind of, it felt like it was their year.
Yeah,
after
like
the
100%.
first 2 rounds,
they were the best team, hands down, in the tournament.
Yeah,
hands
and
down.
so that's 5 national championships for UConn now. Got to start talking about them as a potential blue blood in college basketball. That's the same number as Duke, same number as Indiana. That's more than Kansas.
Right.
What's your take on that? Do we need to put UConn in that class of program moving forward?
Why not? If you've got the other ones in there and they got more championships and they've done it with multiple coaches as well, recently, like we talked about earlier. So, you might as well. There's an argument for it.
Sure. So. I think we'd also be remiss if we didn't note that, you and I were having this conversation off camera yesterday. The women's tournament might have been more compelling than the men's this year, and I know we didn't do a women's challenge. We haven't talked about the women's tournament, but wow, what an exciting Final Four it was on the women's side of things.
Shout out to all the women basketball players. What they did in the Final Four this year, to put the women's basketball game on the map. So, it was crazy. Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, it was as compelling a basketball as I've seen all year, men or women. Obviously Caitlin Clark, what she was doing, even South Carolina in a losing effort, and then obviously LSU winning the whole thing. It was a very exciting tournament on the women's side of things.
It was.
But overall, a lot of fun. I hope everyone out there enjoyed the ACDI March Madness Challenge. We'll look forward to doing it again next year, but before we close, why don't we see if we can find Dillion, our internal winner, and chat with him for a little bit.
All right, let's try to find him.
All right, let's go get him. Here we go.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Hey,
Dylan, congratulations, brother. Internal champion. How does it feel?
I don't know yet. It hasn't sunk in.
Sure. You were one of only 4 that picked UConn. What was it about them coming into the tournament that you felt good about that maybe others didn't see?
So the last 3 times actually, the winner of the Arkansas, between Arkansas and whoever Arkansas loses to, the last 3 times they've went on to win the whole thing. So I just kind of had a feeling that it would end up. I actually had Arkansas losing to Kansas.
Okay.
But yeah.
Interesting. So what were your thoughts on the tournament as a whole? Obviously it's always fun to win, but just the basketball itself, what was your takeaways? Did you enjoy watching the tournament? Obviously it was kind of crazy this year with how the Final Four ended up. No 1 seed, no 2 seed, no 3 seed. What were your takeaways from the tournament?
Yeah, it was a great tournament. UConn really dominated the whole time. And who was it? Florida Atlantic.
Yeah,
that was in the Final Four. They was the Cinderella of this year's bracket. So it was a really good tournament this year.
Sure. Obviously your standings in the rankings speak for itself. Do you have any tips that you could provide Marcus so maybe he can do a better job next year?
No.
Well, best of luck to both of us next year, I guess. Dylan, enjoy your victory, and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So there you have it, folks. That's the end of March Madness, the end of the ACDI March Madness Challenge. I hope everyone had fun. We'll look forward to seeing you guys again next year when we get down with all the madness again.
Woo pig.
Suey.